Hey guys, it's Danny Jack here. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, I'm a wedding photographer based in the UK. Today I want to talk about one of my favorite pieces of software that essentially runs my business, and that is Studio Ninja. So for those of you who don't know, Studio Ninja is a customer relationship management system, or a CRM. And what a CRM does in a nutshell is basically give you the tools to look after your clients all the way through their journey with you. So that includes when they are a lead, when they're first getting in touch to inquire about your photography services, right up until the point where you deliver the photos, where you're getting reviews, all of that stuff as well. It takes care of things like your invoices, your contracts, your questionnaires, just any kind of contact you have with your customers. That's what a CRM is for. Of course, with there being so many different businesses of different sizes with different needs, there's going to be different CRMs which are kind of designed for each of these different businesses, and professional photography is no exception. There are a bunch of CRMs designed specifically for professional photographers, including Light Blue, 17 Hats, Sprout Studio, Tave, what else? There's more, I can't remember the rest, but there's definitely more. Being the huge nerd that I am, I've had experience with most of these. I've tried most of them out, always trying to find the best one for me. You know, something that makes it easier to manage my business, makes me more productive, gives me better peace of mind, and is a better experience for customers overall. Finding the perfect CRM has probably taken up more time than actually it's saved in the long haul, but I've done the work so that you guys don't have to. So if you're looking for one, I can recommend one 100%, and that is Studio Ninja. In this video, I'm going to be doing a mini review of sorts, kind of talking about what my favorite things about Studio Ninja are, things I like, things I don't like, how it works in my own wedding photography business. Of course, there's going to be things that are perfect for me that won't work for you at all. So take this with a grain of salt. This is my favorite CRM software, but it might not be yours, and that's totally cool. For context, I am a wedding photographer based in the UK. I shoot about 35 weddings a year. I do some other stuff as well, but I mainly just use Studio Ninja for wedding photography. But of course, you don't have to be a wedding photographer to use Studio Ninja. It is not specifically made for wedding photographers. Portrait photographers can use it, commercial photographers, any kind really. But it does seem to be especially popular for wedding photographers. So of course, in this review as well, my Studio Ninja is chocked full of personal details about my clients and customers. So I'm not going to be showing you exactly how it looks on my end, but I'll try and get a demo version up, or I'll try and make like a blank version to show you kind of what I'm talking about here. So I guess the thing that I like about Studio Ninja compared to other software is its simplicity. Like, it doesn't give you too much. It knows what's just enough to kind of make you productive, to kind of give you an overview of how your business is going, to help you out along the way without giving you any superfluous or unnecessary information. The opposite of this is something like Tave, that is really robust, has a ton of features, but it's just too much for me. Like, I just find that it's just unnecessary, and it's just like information everywhere, and I just don't need it. You know, in Studio Ninja you have a really simple dashboard as soon as you open up, which just tells you what's coming up, what tasks you have to do, any upcoming payments, yeah, just kind of like what to expect over the next couple of weeks. So as I said before, a good CRM manages the customer journey from right to the start, right to the end. Studio Ninja is no different. It has a great way of looking after your leads. So when someone first gets in touch, you can embed a Studio Ninja form onto your website, which, you know, fits into your website quite nicely. You can format it and everything like that. And when they get in touch, you are given like a ping, an email when they get in touch. And when that lead comes in, it's really easy to get back to them straight away. You have templated emails you can send out, including your brochures and all that kind of thing. You'll get all that information sent to your mobile as well, so you can quickly send them like a WhatsApp message or anything you need to do. I have a video somewhere of what I do when someone first gets in touch, so if you want to find out more about how I do that, then check that out. I'll leave it here or whatever. It's also great on Studio Ninja. You can see if anyone has opened your email, you can see if they've read it, which is kind of weird, but it's pretty cool. And that way you know if someone is actually getting your emails or not, which is really handy when someone first gets in touch, because you don't want to send an email and it just goes into their junk folder. So you can check that out as well. After I've had a chat with a potential client, you know, talked with them over Zoom, that's when Studio Ninja gets really helpful, because you can start sending things like quotes. A quote is basically a booking form where people can look at different options, different, you know, packages and products and pick what they want. It's really, really easy for them. I find making it as easy as possible makes it more likely they're going to add on things like albums and second shooters as well. You'll also be able to send them contracts and questionnaires in exactly the same email. So once again, making it super easy. It all kind of lives in their own little portal, which is really nice for the customer as well, just to kind of have everything in one place. They can send their contracts online. You'll be able to send them questionnaires as well. It's just super, super easy. It's easy to send like follow-up emails after they've booked. It will tell you when the payment has been received, if they pay through things like PayPal or whatever. It's just a nice experience right at the gate for both your clients and for you. And if that's important, then it's well worth the investment. Once a client is booked, we have their own workflow page where you can look after them, where you can look at the questionnaires and the contracts they've already filled out. You can set automated tasks as well, which is great, including sending more questionnaires, sending emails at different stages. You know, if you want to send them like an email, a follow-up email, maybe a week after they booked, or maybe a month before the wedding, anything like that, or the day after the wedding, you can set that all up on Studio Ninja, so you just don't have to think about it. That entire thing kind of takes care of itself. So needless to say, you could do all of this stuff yourself. You could, email every client at certain times in the client journey, and you could send questionnaires out at certain times and all that kind of thing. But it just takes up so much time, and the idea of having to manage that myself and the possibility of missing things, of things falling through the cracks, it's not really fair when I'm trying to look after so many clients. And this gives me peace of mind that everything's being taken care of. Studio Ninja also does a great job of giving me an overview of how payments are going. Payments is only one way, so you only know when income is coming in. You don't have anything to track expenses or anything like that. That's all taken care of for me through QuickBooks or for whatever accounting software you guys use, which is fine. It's not really designed for managing that. It would be quite nice to have everything in one package, but that's probably asking quite a lot. The one thing I would say Studio Ninja is not perfect for, and I've had to kind of make my own systems to work around this, is actually managing my own tasks. So it's great for managing automated tasks like emails and questionnaires, but for managing the things I need to do, for example, backing up photos, sending sneak peeks, sending photos to vendors, that kind of stuff, I just find it's a little bit clunky, and it's not great at looking at all of your clients at once. You have to go into each client's individual page to see what's going on, what steps are next. It'd be quite nice to have a big overview and be like, okay, so these people all need to have second shooters booked, these people all need engagement shoots, and kind of have almost like a more Kanban style or just a big table where you can see where everyone's at. But that could happen in the future. What's quite cool about Studio Ninja is that they're great at adding more features over time. Even over the last maybe 2 or 3 years I've been using it, loads of new features have come out, so maybe that's something they might do in the future. They've got a great community as well, and they're always listening for new ideas as well. So maybe I'll just put something on Facebook and see if it happens. So yeah, it's an amazing piece of software. Obviously, it is not 100% perfect, but the thing is, I know that doesn't exist. You can't have a piece of software unless you build it yourself that is 100% perfect. I use Notion to kind of fill in the gaps. I'll probably make a video soon to show you how I use Notion to look after my own tasks. And to kind of manage that as a whole. So that is it for me. If you are on the fence about what CRM to use, I definitely think it is worth giving Studio Ninja a try. Like I say, I've looked at most of them and I think that this is the best one currently out there. I will leave a link in the description. If you click on that, maybe I'll get a free month as well. So win-win, eh? So that is it from me. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you on the next one. Yeah, please press like, press subscribe, all that good stuff. See you soon, guys. Thanks for watching.